team, how are you doing? Welcome to today's workout. We are going to be training some back and biceps. So let me tell you what is going to be happening. So we're going to start with what is known as a seal row. You're going to need a chair to put your head on. You're going to rest your head on the chair and you are with both arms going to pull your arms back. Different to a bent over row or a one-arm dumbbell row where you pull the arm up like this. You're going to pull your elbows back and really squeeze into the upper lats. Then we're going to go into a dumbbell pullover on the floor, then into a bent over row. So you're going to be bending over. You can keep your head on the chair as well for that one if you want, or you can do single alternating dumbbell rows from the floor. So I'll show you that one. That's probably what I'm going to do with pretty heavy dumbbells. Then we're going to go into a close grips biceps curl and finish off with a bent over rear delt fly. Again, from the floor, single arms. You're going to start with the dumbbells facing like this, and then you're going to pull it up, twist your hand, and then bring it back down. So you're bringing it up and twisting your arm out to the side, and then bringing it back down. And then that is us done. Just 5 exercises, 1 minute each with a minute rest. Let's get going. Get your chair set up. I'm going to turn the music on. There we go. Excellent day. Right, so get your chair set up to put your head on for your seal row. You just want to have it here and you're going to put your head on it. I'm going to grab a little towel so I don't leave makeup on the chair. I have a random dumbbell here in the middle, that's fine. I am going to use probably 10 kilograms for this. Where's my other 10 kilo? 22.5 pounds. These are going to be pretty tough. If you want, you can put on your gloves or your Cobra grips. I like Cobra grips because it helps me to grip the dumbbells, and your grip strength will always give out before your arm strength or your back strength does. So that is why, my darlings, I like to wear grips. Okay, let's get the timer on. Beautiful. Are you ready? Get yourself set up with your dumbbells. Timer is on, 10 seconds. So you're going to grip those dumbbells with your Cobra grips. Can't get this one on. 3, 2, 1, and go. Kim's still getting them gripped on here. Put your head on the chair and then pull your arms back with your elbows up towards the sky. So not this, you're not rowing up and in, you're rowing back. So the reason you rest your head on the chair is to isolate the movement so that you are not using momentum. This works into the lats, which are the wings behind your armpits. And pulling the arms back and up, the elbows back and up, works the lats in a completely different way to a dumbbell row, where you're pulling them up towards the rib cage. Keep going. Oh, these are tough. Nearly finished the first set. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Probably didn't need my grips for those. They just took a little bit of time to get wrapped on. Oh, I got a head rush there standing up. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your arms reasonably close for these. So your elbows are coming back like this. So again, just to make the distinction, it's not this, it's this. See the difference? You're not pulling the hand to the rib cage, you're pulling the hand back towards the hip. If you don't want to put your head on the chair, or if you had a bench, you could lie on an upright bench and do this with your chest on a bench supported. So you kind of be like this, leaning on the bench, pulling them back. Got it? Yeah? Yeah? Sound good? Feel good? Okay, second set. I'm gonna get myself wrapped on sooner this time so that I'm not rushing to get started. I always forget how long it takes to get these wrapped on. 3, 2, 1, let's go again. Second set. Squeeze the lats at the top. See, can you isolate those wings behind your armpits and down a little bit? See, can you feel them at the top when you're squeezing up? Check in with your shoulders. Do you have them hunched up around your ears? If you do, please stop. Keep going. Beautiful work. Oh, I can really feel my lats working. 15 seconds. Whew. These are tough. They're tough because we're isolating the lats. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, it's hard for me to talk and do these. It's also hard for me to look at the timer while I'm doing them because I can't turn my head and look at the timer while I'm in the middle of the exercise. So you really want to be feeling these here. Okay, see this bit here? So as you're squeezing back, you should really feel almost here in behind your armpit, and here should really feel a super squeeze at the top. If you have your shoulders hunched when you're doing them, then you're gonna feel it in your upper traps. A lot of us are very trap dominant because we're used to carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. If you're trap dominant, your traps will lift like this, and you will try to use your traps instead of your back muscles, which is not what we want to do. A lot of people use their traps instead of their lats when they're doing back workouts. Let's go. Lift the elbows up and squeeze. Lock it in now, last set. Lift the elbows and squeeze. Come on, lift and squeeze. Can you get a little micro pause at the top? Doing so good. My feet are about hip distance apart or just slightly less. If you need to pause, take a pause, let your arms dangle for a second, lock it in, shoulders down, go again. Keep pushing your shoulders down your back. So you're literally pushing your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Nearly finished. You got this. Beautiful work. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, down onto the floor next. You can take your grips off. Whew, get the fan on. It's hard work, this. Get the chair out of the way. So, dumbbell pullover next. You can use 2 dumbbells or 1. You can hold 1 in the center like this, or you can hold 2. I'm gonna go with 2 because I have a pretty strong back. So you would hold the dumbbells facing one another. Very important with the dumbbell pullover is that you don't bend and straighten your arms, okay? You're not doing this. Watch me for a second. You're not bending the arms. The arms stay locked out the whole time, stretching up and over. Get ready. Get those dumbbells up. Position them together, tummy tight, tailbone tucked under. Stretch and bring them back up. Don't allow your rib cage to flare. Stretch and bring them back up. Excellent work. Stretch, bring them back up. You can have 2 like me, or you can just have 1 in the middle. Up to you. Or you can just hold 1 dumbbell. That's an option too. Let me show you that. 1 dumbbell like this. The problem with being on the floor though, if you just have 1 dumbbell like this, is you don't get to stretch as far as you could if you were on a bench. But this is nice too. Stretch into the lats, feel the stretch, and then squeeze them back up again. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent. So the main thing I see people do wrong in this, and you have to have a real discipline, is keeping their arms locked out in a slightly bent position. Because what happens is, while you're resting, just watch me for a second. What happens is, most people get to here, and the lats start to engage, and they feel the lats are, gonna stretch, and so they start to panic. They get to here and they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. So they do this and they bend their elbows. If you do this, you are not working your lats. You have to commit to going all the way over and allowing the lats to do the work, not the arms. If you bend your arms, you're allowing your arms to do the work. Don't let your arms do the work. Keep it all in the lats. Get ready, let's go again. Here we go. Inhale, stretch, commit, touch, and then squeeze the lats and bring it back up. Again, with everything, keep your shoulder blades pushing down your back towards your hips. Are you going to feel a stretch in your abs as well? Yes. That's good. Stretch it over, bring it back up. Woo. This also mimics a lat pull down because you're in the full stretch position and then you're pulling them back up. So this is when your lats are working. Now, whenever you squeeze at the bottom and pull them back up, that's when they're working the hardest. Squeeze, don't let your traps do the work. Keep going. Grip those dumbbells, squeeze, bring them back up. Don't bend the arms. Doing so good. Excellent work. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, join me for a minute. Lie like a starfish. Spread your legs, spread your arms. Walk your shoulder blades together on your back. Close your eyes. Allow yourself a little moment of rest. Allow yourself a little moment of self-congratulation for all of the hard work that you are doing and continue to do to train your body every single day. Whew. Beautiful work, team. Okay, last set. Let's commit, let's lock it in. You ready? Tummy tight, tailbone tucked under slightly, shoulder blades down the back, traps down the back. Let's go. Slow lower, stretch, touch, engage the lats, bring them up. Excellent work, keep going. Stretch, touch, bring them back up. You got this. Stretch, touch, bring it back up. Excellent work, team. Keep going. Commit to the stretch. If you don't get it back up, well, who cares? Try, stretch, engage the lats. Come on, that's what gives you the lovely hourglass figure. This is what builds those lovely lats. So as your waist gets smaller, your lats get bigger, and you look more feminine. Build your body with muscular curves. That's what I do. That's what I did. Let's go, nearly finished. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Okay, bring it back up again. We're going into our bent over row now. So you can, how I'm gonna do this is, I'm gonna do this from the floor. So I'm gonna place my dumbbells. I'm gonna get 2 quite heavy dumbbells. What am I gonna go with? 20 kilos, I think, 44 pounds. So I'm gonna bend over and we're going to row those dumbbells in. I'm gonna row mine at an angle, so I'm setting mine at a 45-degree angle. I need to move fast actually, I have to get my grips on. Take those gloves off. Oh, get the grips on quick. Hard to get my grips on with the gloves. Okay, get yours wrapped on if you're using them. Get ready. Stand wide and row. So you're rowing into your chest and then set it back down. Row. With control. Row. All the way up and into the chest. You can turn your body ever so slightly to the side. Let me turn around and show you here. row in, all the way in. One side will be stronger than the other. My right side is stronger because that's my dominant hand. So I have to really commit to the left side. Nice, slow, controlled movements. If you only have light dumbbells, you might want to do 2 arms at the same time. Keep going. Keep the shoulders down the back. Don't wear them as earrings. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Grab a drink. Excellent work, team. So you really want to row up and squeeze in. Different to the seal row. You're not bringing your elbow back this time. You're squeezing it up and in. With control, with your heaviest weights that you can manage. I could probably go a bit heavier, but for the sake of teaching, I'm not going to. Whew. I'll turn slightly to one side so you can see me from a different angle. So my dumbbells are at a slight angle, 45 degrees. Of course, you can kneel on the floor if bending over like this is too much for you. And go. Row. Really squeeze it in at the top. It's not how many reps you can do, it's how much you can squeeze and hold at the top. Excellent. Squeeze and hold. Beautiful work. Check in with your shoulders. Have you allowed them to come up around your ears? Roll them back down your back. Squeeze. Push the other dumbbell into the floor as you row. You can really feel my left arm tiring. It's just not as strong. And relax. Whew. So here's the thing about training back. You're also training your biceps. That's why we don't need a lot of bicep work whenever we're training back hard. Because you're rowing in and you're really working your bicep at the same time. Back, first muscles, and biceps, secondary muscles. Had to think for a second there. Oh, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Ooh. My goodness, my heart rate is going, a humdinger. These workouts are good at keeping you cardiovascularly fit as well. Okay, last set. This is where I'm really gonna struggle with this left arm because it was definitely getting tired there. You ready? Let's do it. Last set. Slow, controlled reps. Squeeze at the top. And then lower with control. Squeeze. And then lower with control. I'm gonna go quiet now while I concentrate. Can you squeeze and pause for a second at the top? Squeeze and pause. It's the squeeze where the muscle grows. Squeeze. I really like this alternating back work. Woo! Nearly done. Excellent work. Okay, giving our backs a rest now. Coming into a bent over, a close grip biceps. So you want either two dumbbells or one. So you're going with one, you're going to be holding it like this. Or you can go with 2 lighter dumbbells where you hold them close like this. This is a slightly tougher exercise, okay? Choose your level. Whew. Let's do it. Hold the biceps, hold the dumbbells, and curl. Curl. You can hold them at a slight angle if that's easier on your grip. You don't have to push the ends together like this. Sometimes that can actually aggravate your wrists. So you can curl them up like this. Work on the angle, or work with the angle that works with your body. Okay? Different angles for different people. My biceps are tired. Whew. Slow, controlled movements. I'm only working with 2 5-kilo dumbbells here. 10 seconds. 12-pound dumbbells. That's all I've got, because these are tough and there's 3 sets. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Grab a drink. I love this style of training. Hard and heavy, but with plenty of rest. But not so much rest that you take all of the effort off the muscles. You don't want your muscles to recover too much. You want them to recover enough to go again, but not so much that they're completely rested. I see people in the gym sitting on their phones between sets for like 3, 4, 5 minutes. By the time they do the next set, they've lost all the momentum in their muscles. The muscles are fully recovered. They're not under as much strain, and they're not going to grow as much. So in order to cause your muscle to grow, you have to put it under stress. A lot of stress. And if you take that stress off by having rest periods that are too long, you're not going to get the gains. Let's go again. Curl it in. Keep the elbows by the sides. Keep the chest high. No swinging. Check in with your shoulders. Are you doing this? Squeezing them up with your shoulders? Don't do that. Shoulders down the back, chest high. Almost leaning back slightly. Curl. Beautiful. Keep going. Excellent work. Forearms might get tired, that's okay. It's all part of the process. Biceps are definitely tired now. Curl, slow lower. Curl. Nearly finished, last rep. Curl, slow lower. Oh, biceps are under strain. Woo! Now, because I'm teaching, I'm not going super, super heavy. If I wasn't teaching and I was following along, which I sometimes do with my own workouts, I sometimes put them on and follow along with my own workouts because it means I don't have to think. And I'll push myself harder when I'm following myself sometimes than I will when I'm on my own. So if I was doing this by myself, I probably would have started with 2 heavier dumbbells and then dropped them if I needed to. But for the sake of teaching, I haven't gone super, super heavy. So I want to encourage you to start with heavier dumbbells, and then once your muscles fail, set them down and pick up lighter ones. That's how you keep the muscle growing. It's how you keep it stimulated beyond what it can currently do. Last set. How are you feeling? You're doing so good. Doing so good. This is what it takes. This is what it takes to transform your body. You ready? Let's do it. Curl. All the way down. Keeping the elbows by the sides. Sometimes I like to look down at my biceps and squeeze. Don't let your elbows come back whenever you lower them. So don't let your elbows do this. So see how I'm like leaning forward? My biceps aren't in full stretch. Curl them in. You're almost pushing your elbows forward at the bottom to stretch the biceps fully. So push your elbows forward at the bottom, stretch the biceps. Beautiful work. So elbow forward. Curl. Elbow forward. Stretch the bicep. Doing so good. Serious time under tension here. Nearly finished. Last rep. And you're done. Okay. Bent over rear delt fly next. I'm going to go slightly heavier. It's the last exercise. So with the bent over rear delt fly, we're going to put them on the floor again. And you're going to have them facing forward, legs wide, and you're going to do one at a time. You're going to lift and curl and squeeze it up. So you're going to lift, squeeze it into the rear delt. If you wanted, you could do both at the same time. That's going to be harder. Oh, I got a head rush. Whew. If you can't bend over, you can kneel on the floor like this. This is totally fine too. Okay? You're just not going to stretch down as far, but that's fine. Choose your level. Choose what works for you. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Curl. Squeeze the rear delt. Squeeze. Try not to twist the body. If you twist the body, it takes it out of the rear delt. Lift and squeeze. Again, shoulder check. Can you get your shoulder blades and push them down towards your hips? You're almost leaning into your heels, leaning back slightly. Like I said, you can do this kneeling on the floor. It just means you don't have as far to pull the dumbbell up, so it's not as hard. But that's okay. That might be where you're at. Curl and squeeze, and then set them back down with your knuckles facing. Nearly finished. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Like I said, you could do these together, which would look like this. But if you're going to do them together, it might be better if you are kneeling on the floor, because otherwise it's going to get tiring on your back. I'm going to take a little rest. Whew, got a little head rush there. Whew. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Feeling good. I'm enjoying this little rest. 20 seconds. The most important part about training your back is the squeeze. You have to get the squeeze into the rear delt, okay? Let's go. Let's get ready. Start with your non-dominant arm this time. So I'm starting with my left. You can even look to the side and check that you're lifting your elbow right up in the air. Your elbow must come higher than your shoulder. Otherwise, you're not working your rear delt. And if you allow your traps to come up around your ears, you're going to be working your traps more than your rear delt. And this is not a trap exercise, and we do not want big traps as women. Men want big traps because they want to have massive shoulders. We want to have a nice shoulder cap. And this exercise gives you a really nice shoulder cap. Nearly finished. Almost there. Last rep. Good. Take a rest. Just one more set and we're done. Whew. Definitely enjoying this style of training. This is my favorite type of training. I love this far more than the crazy cardio stuff and the active rest sets. I love hard, heavy you know, either dumbbell or gym training. Just hard, heavy sets that are short, that don't take a lot of time, that have good rest built into them so your muscles can recover. This is the way I like to train. Hopefully you are enjoying this training as well. And you really will notice a difference in your body training this way, because this is proper training to failure. As long as you are going heavy as you can for you, right? Heavy means different things to different people. Let's go again. Last set. Are you ready? Let's do it. And go. Row. Squeeze at the top. Keep squeezing. Beautiful. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keep squeezing. Excellent work. Squeeze the rear delt. Great work, team. Doing so well. Fab. Keep going. Come on. 10 seconds. Almost finished. Last rep. And you're done. Well done. You did it. Excellent work. Back day over for another week. Oh, turn my fan off. Come in and say a wee hello or a wee goodbye. Music off. We're definitely getting through these quickly now these days, aren't we? It's a very good format, very efficient format. Alrighty, join your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Just join me for a minute of thanks. Bow your chin towards your chest. Take a little moment of self-congratulation because you showed up for yourself. You showed up, you pressed the magic button, you hit play even when you didn't feel like it. You built inner and outer strength. You strengthened your inner warrior. And I am so proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself. Take a great big bow to yourself. Honor yourself as I honor you. Thank you so much for coming to train with me today. It was my deepest and my greatest honor to train with you, and I appreciate you showing up for yourself every single day because it strengthens me to show up for you as well, and to show up for me. All right, team, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next workout.